Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syazwan Akmal Shahrizul and I am 15 years old, representing College Permata Insan, University Sains Islam Malaysia USIM in Negeri Sembilan, Malaysia. Today, I will be presenting our research on integrating Naqli approach in mathematics learning, determine the Qiblat direction using spherical trigonometry. Our research examines how to blend religious knowledge as Naqli with rational mathematical knowledge as Aqli. We focus on a questionable Islamic practice, accurately determine the Qiblat direction using spherical trigonometry. We develop a learning model to connect mathematical problem solving with this practical religious application. The goal is to make mathematics more meaningful, enhance holistic education, and foster both intellectual growth and religious appreciation. The foundation of these studies is the integration of Naqli and Aqli knowledge. Naqli is revelation knowledge, which comes from the Quran and Sunnah. Aqli is rational of empirical knowledge, like mathematics. Islamic education aims to create balanced individuals, those who are both intellectually competent and spiritually conscious. Facing the Qibla is a fundamental act of worship, explicitly referred in the Quran, such as in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 149. This synchronization merges religious teaching with scientific method. The problem we address is a gap in existing studies. While many focus on the accuracy of Qibla computation, there is a lack of explicit integration of the Naqli perspective. Students may solve the spherical trigonometry equation but miss the profound spiritual significance of facing the Qibla. Our solution is to use spherical trigonometry to achieve accurate Qibla direction and simultaneously integrate the Naqli perspective. This leads to our key research question: how does this integration improve student conceptual understanding of spherical trigonometry, and how effectively can students apply it in real-life context to determine the Qibla direction? Our research has two primary objectives. First, to examine how this integration of Naqli and Aqli improves students. And second, to demonstrate how to calculate the Qibla direction accurately by using spherical trigonometry. This study employed a qualitative design and applied a mathematical approach. The focus was on embedding Naqli and Aqli knowledge into the mathematics learning process. We adapted a case-based instructional design where spherical trigonometry was taught within the real-life context of Qibla determination. This approach directly linked the mathematical computation with the religious practice. The procedure involved three steps, starting with the Naqli foundation Quranic verses such as Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 144, establish the obligation to face the Kaabah. Next, we embed this in mathematical formula. Concepts like great circle, spherical triangle, and azimuth from spherical trigonometry are introduced through the Qibla problem. Finally, the practical calculation use real coordinates, the latitude and longitude of the observers and the Kaabah to calculate the Qibla azimuth angle using the spherical trigonometry formula shown on the slide. Why spherical trigonometry? Because the Earth is a sphere, and spherical geometry is a non-Euclidean geometry that describes shape on a sphere. The shortest path between any two points is a great circle. Spherical triangle formed by this great circle arcs are key to solving navigation problems like determining the Qibla. For data analysis, we check the accuracy of the mathematical computation Naqli aspect and the integration of Naqli element in justifying the significance of the Qibla direction. We also assess the pedagogical effectiveness in enhancing computer understanding. Our results show that spherical trigonometry accurately determines the Qiblat direction consistent with official reference. For example, calculating the Qiblat direction from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. This example provides tangible proof that the scientific method actually validates the religious command. So for our INA, this means this verse underpins the obligation. Spherical trigonometry enables the precise calculation worldwide, effectively validating the Quranic command through science and successfully bridging Naqli and Akli knowledge.
In the discussion, we found that contextualizing spherical trigonometry to the Qiblat problem significantly enhanced calculation accuracy and made mathematics more meaningful by directly linking it to an Islamic practice. Embedding the Quranic verses and hadith fostered an awareness of the harmony between Naqli and Akli knowledge, which in turn created a holistic learning experience. Finally, students reported greater motivation and engagement supporting theories and meaningful learning because they saw the immediate spiritual relevance of the mathematics they were learning.
In conclusion, our studies show that integrating Naqli approach into learning Qiblat determination via spherical trigonometry provide both academic precision and spiritual value.
Embedding Quranic and Hadith perspective transforms mathematics into a meaningful religious act, enhancing motivation and fostering a holistic worldview. We,
We recommend that Islamic school and university formally embed Naqli element in mathematics curricula and that educators be trained to integrate this important perspective.
we would like to express our sincere appreciation for support and funding provided by our sponsor, College Permata Insan and the Research and Innovation Management Centre (RIMC) of University Science Islam Malaysia, or known as USIM.
Thank you for your time and attention. I am now open to any question you may have.